What's up, guys? It's me, LSP Spectrar, here in another video in Wayward Terran Frontier. We're here for the second part of our farming tutorial, and I've got a new genome set up with a few more fun doodads to play with. Not a whole lot. I got another growth one, some more bulk, another root. But I've learned some things, and I've done some extensive testing, so I'm pretty darn certain about the stuff I'm going to talk about today. So when a seed starts out, it initially starts with I think it's 90 energy. It's either 90 or 80. Gosh darn it. I think it's either 90 or 80. But either way, it uses that initial energy to get started. After that point, it will not collect any other energy unless a genome is helping it do so. And that's what these collectors are doing. Originally, I thought that you had to have a lens for these collectors to do anything. That's not true. As soon as one of these collectors grow, and you'll see what it looks like when it's actually full grown, because I'll be doing a time lapse here in a second of this genome growing. But as soon as this is grown, it will be collecting energy no matter what. This just makes it collect faster, essentially. It essentially just makes it go faster. That's about all it does. Other than that, this will spread the energy out to other deals, initially doing the ones around it and then picking random ones after that. So now I have two, so things will grow faster. These branches aren't what's helping it grow. What it does is it increases the output of these growths, these growth genomes, and the flower genomes. The flower ones are the ones that create the seeds, allowing your crystals to spread to other parts of the area, essentially. And so this is just making it so that these will make seeds faster, and these will making these spread out faster. And I will, in the future, I'm sure there's another way I can make this more efficient, but that will come in a later video. But for now, I'm just kind of focused on this being able to grow and be able to make a solid gene. So let's go ahead and look at the time lapse I've put together. Okay, so here I am about to plant this node. Here we go, planted it. As you can see, it immediately starts growing this first one and then this second one. And then after every test I've ever done, it always goes to this one right here, which is the lens. So because we have these two collectors going, it is able to collect more energy than its initial energy it had, which was about 80. For some reason, this lens takes a long time to generate, a lot longer than the other ones, which is okay. But it will output the speed of everything else generating a lot faster. And it will stay gray until, as you can tell, when it hits a color, like an actual color, its set color. Typically what you'll see in this menu right here is when it is finished. And this is time-lapse, by the way, so this is actually taking a couple minutes to get to this point. Here we go, it turned blue, and as you can see, it's starting to spread. After it finishes this, as you can see, it's kind of randomly, sporadically choosing other ones to pick after it does this second growth and this bulk for some reason. But from there, it's kind of random. I'm sure there's other ways I can optimize these root placements and the flower, not necessarily the flower ones, because those are for after it's done completed. Probably these other collectors to make this process right here go faster. But I'm satisfied with the way the gene is right now, and next video will probably be more talking about how to optimize this part of the genome. But for now, this is okay, and I'm going to wait till I get a few more things from stations to make the next gene a little more worthwhile making, because right now, when it gets fully made, it will not get any bigger. So now you can see we've gotten a couple more collectors made, which means the output is going a lot faster. There we go, our first flower is done. And now it is completely made, and its value will not change from 2.27. But from here, you can see it is collecting those seeds. If you harvest the crystal, you do not actually get any seeds or any more crystals to plant. I did test this. At least for my initial test. Maybe I'll test that again after it gets more seeds. But as you can see, after it gets to about 600 seed is when it plants and auto-plants another seed. As you can see, I've moved over there to the next one. And it is growing in the exact same fashion. So you may not believe me, but that's exactly how, through all my tests, it's done. It started here, goes here, typically goes to this one. Sometimes it goes to this bottom one next, and then it goes over to this one. Other than that, as long as it's connected, like if this bulk was over here in this corner not connected to anything, I don't think it would grow. It might, but it's not something I've tested. But as long as it's connected, because it seems to be going through the branch, which means a branch is something that is connected to another one, as far as my understanding of this process goes. So as long as you have some kind of collector here in its first growth node, your whole gene will grow. It's just how fast will it grow. And again, I'm sure there's some other way I can optimize this to make the gene grow faster and hence get more crystals faster. But for my very first genome of it actually growing and growing well, I think this is good. Again, the way I did this root system is to help these flowers grow faster, which means those seeds will grow faster, and hence it will spawn more. And as you can see from this time lapse, we already have several other seeds, so it does grow rapidly. Other than that, guys, I hope you found this useful. Again, I'll be talking about this other section over here when I learn a little bit more about it, but that'll be the next farming video. And I hope this was useful, and I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya!